Hello, you all. Happy Tuesday. Uh, I'm Jessica. I'm going to be leading you through your power of your core today. In the notes on this stream is just directions if you want to listen to the playlist. I'll be listening to it too in my headphones. That way you can hear me and also go along with the playlist because I know it gets a little boring to do it without any. So feel free to try that out. You can click on it and listen along with me. All you'll need today is your beautiful self, your mat, and also a towel or a blanket. We're going to be doing some abs on there as well. Awesome. So, that being said, let's get started today in child's pose at the back of your mat. So, spread your knees wide on your mat. Bring your big toes to touch, and then send your hips straight back towards your heels. Now, start to take one big deep inhale in through your nose. Hold it at the top, and then open mouth as you release that breath out. Now take another deep inhale in through your nose. This time visualize your breath coming up through your fingertips, all the way up the back of your arms. And then hold it at the top. Create that expansion through your lungs, your diaphragm. And then open mouth, release that breath out the back of your spine. Now begin to zip up your lips and use your Ujjayi breath, breathing in and out your nose. So this is your breath of fire, of heat that will guide your movements throughout the next 60 minutes. If at any point you do start to feel overheated, especially during that heavy core portion, feel free to use that open mouth exhale to release some heat from your body. And always feel free to come back to child's pose, the resting pose you're in right now. Now, staying in child's pose, begin to walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. And then place your left palm on top of your right. Take your left ear all the way to your mat and then gaze underneath your right tricep. Sink all your weight towards your left heel and breathe through your left side body. Now begin here to think about your intention. Why did you show up with me this morning? What will you focus your time, your energy, your strength on? For the next 60 minutes that will guide you throughout your Tuesday and then throughout the rest of your week. Take another deep inhale in. And then another exhale out your left side body. Now this time begin to walk your hands over to the opposite side of your mat, placing your right palm on top of your left. Anchor your right ear into your mat, gaze underneath your left tricep. And start to breathe all through your right side body. Sink your weight all towards your right heel this time and breathe through your right fingertips. Letting that breath go out your right side body. Now, the intention I share with you today, this week, that I invite you to take on is to reset. Some of us have a lot different routine going on, a lot of things changing, a lot of things getting uncomfortable. And I challenge you to reset your daily routine, reset those things maybe you did in the past that worked for you that maybe don't work anymore. Just reset and create that new normal for yourself today. Now take one more deep inhale in. One more exhale out. Now start to walk your hands back towards the center of your mat and then come to tabletop pose. So stack your shoulders right over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Now inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down to your mat. Extend the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Rotate your shoulders back, your biceps forward. And then exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. Look in towards your navel. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Create that expansion through your chest. And then exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. Look in towards your navel. One more inhale as you drop your belly down. Create that expansion through your chest. And then exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine. Inhale back to tabletop pose. And then extend your right arm out in front of you. Take your left leg back behind you. And start to create that balance through your body. Gaze straight down at your mat. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale as you crunch your knee in towards your elbow. Inhale as you lengthen back out. Exhale as you crunch back in. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. Now inhale, lengthen. Now take your hand and grab the top of your foot and really shift your weight forward so your shoulders over your wrists. You start to kick into your hand, creating that expansion through your chest. Gaze over your right shoulder. One deep inhale in. And then exhale, plant your right hand down. Take your foot back behind you and take this into a modified side plank. Now inhale as you lengthen your spine. Exhale as you crunch it in, just warming up our core. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. Now inhale, lengthen, and then come back to tabletop pose. This time, lift your left arm out, your right foot out. Take a deep inhale in as you lengthen. Exhale, crunch in, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you crunch in. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale as you crunch in. Now inhale, lengthen. Take your hand, grab the top of your foot. Start to shift so your shoulders over your wrists and then kick into your hands. Option to gaze over your top shoulder. One, inhale in. And then exhale, plant your hand down. Take your foot out the side, you modified side plank. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, crunch your knee into your elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. One last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch in. Now come back to tabletop pose. And then tuck your toes, start to walk your hands out forward for heart melting pose. So take your chin or your forehead, whatever you have room, down on your mat. And take a deep inhale. Notice where it's a little bit tight. And then exhale as you allow it to release out the back of your spine. One more inhale in. Exhale, walk your hands back towards the center of your mat. Now tuck your toes, lift your knees off your mat for bear pose. So spread your fingertips out wide. Dome out your shoulder blades like you're in cat pose. So curl your belly button in towards the ceiling and hover your knees to the right over your mat. Now inhale, turbo dog. Send your hips back towards your heels as you straighten your arms. Feel that all of your Achilles, your calves, down your shoulder blades. And now like a wave, shift forward, high plank. Walk your hands to the right underneath your shoulders this time. Now don't move your hands. Inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, high plank. One last one. Inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, high plank. Now shift forward to your big toes, lower halfway, bring your elbows in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway. One more. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes, press the tops of your feet into your mat. Tuck your elbows behind you. Inhale, rise your chest up. Exhale, lower down. Two more times. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Now take your hands wider than your mat. Inhale, rise up. Drop your right shoulder down, gaze over your left. Now start to shift all your weight towards your right finger pads, getting into your right rotator cuff. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, drop your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Shift all your weight this time to your left finger pads. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. Take your hands by your armpits, tuck your toes, engage your legs. Inhale, high plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Now here, begin to pedal out your dog. Bend deep into one knee and the other. So release all that tension through your legs. Wake up your body. Then when you're ready, come to stillness. Now inhale as you lift your heels off your mat. Come onto the balls of your feet. And then exhale as you sink your heels down towards your mat. And spiral your inner thighs towards the back of the room. Start to press through your hands to send your chest closer towards the back of the room. We'll do that one more time. Inhale, lift your heels off your mat. And then exhale, sink them back down. Now begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. And take on a ragdoll pose at the back of your mat. So if your shoulder blades are a little tight, option to interlace your hands above your head. Option to grab opposite elbows. But whatever you do, bend your knees as much as you need to bring your chest all the way towards your thighs. Now send your tailbone high towards the ceiling and start to shift your weight forward towards the balls of your feet, allowing your core to engage right here. Now begin to nod your head yes, nod your head no, then nod your head yes, you woke up, you're here, you made it. Even if you're not physically in the studio, you're here showing up for yourself. Give yourself some credit. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, release your hands down. Toe heel your feet together. And then inhale, rise up. Let your head be the last thing to come up. And then exhale, Samasthiti. Bring your hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back and then close your eyes right here. Right here's where you set your intention. Feel free to take on the intention I share, which is to reset, to stop thinking about what used to work for you and just start creating that space to do you, even if it's waking up a little bit earlier, or set an intention of your own. We'll seal our intention this morning with one cleansing breath. So take one big deep inhale in through your nose, and then exhale to release everything out your mouth. Now open your eyes, release your fingertips down to your side. And now inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. And then just hold and breathe right here. Now ground down through the four corners of your feet. So feel your feet rooted into your mat. Draw your tailbone down as you pull your belly button in and up. And melt your shoulders away from your ears. Now take a deep inhale in as you hook your thumbs together. You're making a big W above your head. And then exhale, standing bend to the right. So gaze underneath your left tricep. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, standing bend to the left, but gaze underneath your opposite tricep. Now inhale, rise back up. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Big good morning stretch right here. Inhale, rise back up. Seal your palms together. And then exhale, forward fold, hinge forward at your hips. Let the crown of your head fall heavy like in ragdoll. Now inhale, halfway lift. Take your hands to your shins or your thighs and then hold right here. Now start to shift your weight to the balls of your feet and use your core to hold you up so your belly engaged. Now get all those wrinkles out of the back of your neck out by gazing straight down at your mat, extending the crown of your head in front of you. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, high plank. 2, stack your shoulders right over your wrists, your heels over your toe mounts. Now inhale, turbo dog, send your hips back, straighten your arms. And then like a wave, shift forward, high plank. 2 more here, inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, turbo dog. Exhale, high plank. We're gonna warm up our core, so we're gonna do some mountain climbers here. So it's right and left, right and left. Exhale. Option to speed it up here. So it's right and left. So getting your heart rate up here, starting to activate those belly muscles. Pull your belly button in and up. You have 8, 7, last 6, keep going right here. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, last 2, and 1. Now shift forward to your big toes, lower halfway, bring your elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog, foot to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Now inhale as you gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, ground down, reach up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, standing bend to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, standing bend to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. And then inhale, rise back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, plant your hands, step back. Now, bring your right knee to your left tricep. Hold it here for 4, for 3, back to center in 2, and 1, back to center. Now bring your left knee to your right tricep. Hold for 4, for 3. We'll alternate in 2, and 1. So alternate here. It's right, center, left, center, opposite knee to opposite tricep. Yes, so feel your belly engage and feel your obliques squeeze in as you go to that opposite side. You have 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, high plank, in 2, in 1, now high plank. Now shift forward to your big toes, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, foot to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, side out, sink your heels into your mat. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, mountain pose, ground down, reach up towards the ceiling. Exhale, standing bend to the right, gaze to left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, standing bend to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. So step or flow back to a high plank. Then you shift your weight forward. So notice I'm on my big toes. And then I lower halfway, bring your elbows in towards your side. Inhale, upward facing dog, foot to the tops of your feet, straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair pose, sink your hips low, sweep your arms overhead. And then hold and breathe right here. Now look down at your feet. So make sure your big toes are touching. You're leaving a space between your heels. And then sink your knees behind your ankles. So start to send your tailbone down and back like you're about to sit in a chair. Now do that while you pull your chest, create that expansion. Melt your shoulders away from your ears. Now intentionally squeeze your obliques right here. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. So right arm back, left arm forward, and just hold right here. Now take a deep inhale in through your shoulder blades. And then exhale as you gaze out your back fingertips. 2 more breaths right here. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, sweep your arms overhead, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Now gaze at your back hand and breathe through your shoulder blades as you take a deep inhale in. Exhale as you twist a little bit further. So you're using your obliques to twist your torso. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Now inhale, lift your right leg high. Bend your knee, stack your hip, and start to sink your left heel into your mat. Now draw big giant circles with your right knee. So we're just loosening up our right side, as well as our groin, our hip flexor, and your gateway to your entire practice. Maybe even roll up the ankle. Hear all those little nicks up. Now inhale, sweep your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Hold it here for 4, 3. Sweep back up in 2. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose cheetah. Squeeze in for 4. For 3, press the mat away from you in 2. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow. A lot of core here. For 4, 3, sweep it back up in 2. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot right between your hands. Keep your back knee engaged. Now, plant your left hand down, easy twist to the right. So extend your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then hold and breathe right here. Now continue to press your back leg up towards the ceiling. And press your back heel over your toe mound. Now with every inhale, extend your fingertips towards the ceiling. And then with every exhale, draw your right shoulder down your back. 2 more deep breaths right here. 1 more inhale in. Now stay on your exhale out. Come up to your finger pads. Now using your core, inhale, open arm twist towards the right. Then hold right here. Now, if you're having a little trouble with this stability, feel free to toe heel your right foot to the right side of your mat, your left foot to the left. But squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. And continue to bend deep in that front knee. Now, just like that chair pose, inhale through your shoulder blades. Exhale as you gaze out your back fingertips. 2 more breaths right here. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Now take that back hand down your back leg. Inhale, exalted warrior. So take your left arm up and back behind you and hold right here. Now draw your right shoulder down your back. Feel that little back bend right here. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out and then inhale, star pose. So turn your toes out, your heels in. Take a deep inhale in. And then exhale, warrior two. So bend deep in your front knee. Gaze over your top hand and spin your back heel down. Hold and breathe right here. Now, make sure your front thigh is parallel with your mat. And then send your front knee towards your pinky toe to open up your hips. Really ground down to the pinky edge of your back foot. And then tuck your tailbone underneath you. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, extended side angle, hinge forward and then down, resting your forearm on your thigh, but make sure you're bending even deeper in that front knee. And then take your arm to frame your ear and use that right elbow to draw your chest up and out, squeezing your obliques, gaze up and out. 2 deep breaths right here. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Now keep that bend in your knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take your top arm up and back and hold right here. Now, if you have the ability, take that back hand and start to press your front thigh down as you gaze up and out, reaching through your right side body. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. So step or float back. Option use ekapada or chin stand. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 1 deep inhale in, then 1 exhale out. We'll repeat that on the left side. So inhale, lift your left leg high, 3-legged dog. Bend your knees, stack your hip, and start to sink your right heel down towards your mat. Now draw big giant circles with your left knee. Option to roll out your ankle, go in both directions. So just loosening up those joints. Now inhale, 3-legged dog, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow, hold it here for 4, for 3, sweep it back up in 2, and 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, cheetah, hold for 4, for 3, press the mat away for you in 2, and 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left elbow, hold it here for 4, for 3, sweep it back up in 2, and 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot right between your hands. So use your core to plant your foot. Now plant your right hand down, easy twist to the left. So now look at your back heel. Make sure it's right over your toe mound and your back kneecaps pulled towards the ceiling. Now intentionally scoop your right hip forward, your left hip back. With every inhale, press through your right palm. With every exhale, draw your left shoulder down your back. You have 2 more breaths right here. Now 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now come onto your right finger pads. Rise up, open arm twist to the left. Now again, squeeze your inner thighs in towards one another. And with every inhale, breathe through your shoulder blades. With every exhale, gaze out at your back fingertips. 2 more breaths right here. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now take that back hand down your back leg. Inhale, exalted warrior. So continue to bend deep in that front knee, but draw your left shoulder down your back, gaze up and out over your top hand. Take 1 deep inhale in, 1 exhale out. Now inhale, star pose. Turn your toes out, your heels in. And then exhale, warrior 2. So bend deep into that front knee. And then hold and breathe right here. Now again, send that front knee towards your pinky toe. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Make sure your front thighs parallel to your mat. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, extended side angle. Hinge forward and down. Again, take that forearm to your thigh and draw your knee towards your pinky toe. Use that momentum from your forearm to draw your chest up and out from your ear with your bicep. 2 deep breaths right here. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now keep that bend in your knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take your top arm up and back. Take your back hand, press your front thigh down. Feel that burn through your glutes, through your thighs. One inhale in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down. High to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Option to use that chin stand or ekapada konasana. Take a deep inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Now take one cleansing breath in. Open mouth, side out. Now inhale as you gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Now inhale, halfway lift. We're just repeating the same thing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now the sun inhales, you lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Now down to your wrist. Back up to your elbow. Repeat this elevator drill. So I'm on the same arm. Yes. So engaging your core right here. You have 4. 3, sweep it back up. Into. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot right between your hands. Inhale, easy twist, plant your left hand down, right hand up. And then come up to your finger pads. Open arm twist. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out. Inhale, exalted warrior. Take your top arm up and back. Exhale that breath out. Inhale, star pose. Turn your toes out, your heels in. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, hinge forward and down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Down to your wrist. Back up to your elbow, elevator drill on the left, right here. You have 8. 7. Last 6. Yes, you can. You have 5 more here. For 4, you're stronger than you think. For 3, sweep it back up. Into. And 1, inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot right between your hands. Inhale, easy twist, play your right hand down, left hand up. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, open arm twist. Now inhale, reach forward. Exhale, exalted warrior. Draw your left shoulder down your back. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 1 deep inhale in. Open mouth, side out. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Now inhale as you gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips low, sweep your arms overhead. Now take your hands behind your head. Take your feet, hips width distance apart. We have standing oblique work. So it's down, twist right, down, and left. I'm gonna face the front so you can see it. So it's standing core work. Down and up. Opposite elbow to opposite knee, yes. So it's down and up. Now be intentional with every movement. So use your core to drive you up here. It's down and up. Exhale. Exhale, you've got it. You have 8. 7. Last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Now inhale, bring your hands to heart center, just little pulses down and down. Exhale. Now activate that core for 8, 7, 6. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hold low for 4. For 3, can you get lower? In 2, yes, you can. And 1, high boat pose. So I'm going to turn right here. First little core exercise right here. Now inhale, rise your arms up. Charlie Angel your fingers, bring your elbows near your sides. Straighten them out. It's right, then left. So it's left and right, left and right. Exhale. Exhale as you twist. Yes, so we're working those obliques. Option to bring your toes all the way to the ground. Yes, but don't sacrifice that lower back or else all this goes into your hip flexors. It's out and out. You have 8 more here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hands behind your head. We have opposite elbow to opposite knee. So it's out, in, out, in. Yes, you've got it. So squeeze, center, just little movements here. Squeeze, center, exhale. Exhale, you have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High boat. Low boat, hold it. Make sure your head's off the mat. Point your toes towards your nose. Pulse it out. Pulse and pulse. Yes. Exhale. Now gaze straight up towards your ceiling. 8 more here. You have 8, 7, 6, 5. All the way down in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, send your legs up towards the ceiling. We have toe taps here. So it's up and down. Lift and lower. Exhale as you lift. Exhale. So you're working your upper abdominals. So anchor your low back into your mat. Then gaze straight up. Peel your chin away from your chest. It's up and down. You have 8, 7. Last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3, you pulse it up into, and 1. Now pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Now bring your heels all the way down to your mat. Bend your knees. Take your hands to the right by your glutes. You can even put your butt on your thumbs. We're doing little knee ups. So it's up and down. Their hip lifts, but your knees are going to the ceiling. It's up and down. Now working our lower part of our abdominals. Up and down. Exhale as you lift. You have 8, 7. Last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. Yes, feel that lower belly burn in 3. In 2. And 1. Yes. Now bring your heels to the outside. Your hands above your head. Roll ups here. So you're rolling up for 2. Down and back. Inhale. So it's up for 2. Down. You have 4. 3 more counts. Last 2. And 1. Bring your knees into your chest. Start to rock and roll up and down your spine. Woo, massage out that low back. And then if you have that momentum, try to pop back up into chair pose. Woo! Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Now inhale, upward facing dog. Take a few minutes here. Now drop your right shoulder down, gaze over your left. Inhale, rise back up. Opposite shoulder down, gaze over your opposite shoulder. Back up. And then downward facing dog. Woo. Now inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Now option to hold it here. Option to kick it out, fall in triangle. So to roll that top arm out. And then ground down to the pinky edge of that bottom foot. I'm going to put this down so you can see my feet. Yes. Now option to stay here. Option to chicken arm your top hand. Bring your elbow in. Start to lift your leg, your right leg off your mat. We're crunching in and out. In and out. Exhale. Exhale, you've got it. It's in and out. Now be intentional with every crunch in. You have 8, 7. Yes, you can. For 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your right hand down, in, left hand down. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot through. Inhale, easy twist. Now chicken arm I'm going to face this way so you can see me. You're going to chicken arm your top leg. Shift all your weight to your left hand. Now we're going to drive our right elbow to our left knee. So it's in and out, in and out. Yes. Exhale. Exhale. You got it. It's in and out. So we're doing the same flow as before, just adding a little bit of movement right here. It's in and out. Exhale. You have 8. Yes, you can. 7. I'll do it with you. For 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Easy twist. Take 2 deep breaths right here. Woo. 1 more inhale in. Exhale, come onto your finger pads, open arm twist. Yes. Now bring your hands to heart center. We have little lunges with an oblique twist. So I'm going to face forward. It's right, center, right, center. Exhale. Exhale. Now option to stay just in a crescent lunge. Option to hover your knee over your mat. So it's right, center, right, center. Exhale as you twist. Exhale. You have 8. 7. For 6. 5. 4. Open arm twist in 3. And 2. And 1. Open arm twist. Exalted warrior. Take your top arm up and back behind. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. This time, hover your bottom arm. Hover your top. Oblique dips. It's down and up. Lower and lift. Exhale as you lift. Down. Exhale. Now recommit to that front bend in your front knee. And now rather than coming down, draw your top shoulder down your back. Gaze underneath your left armpit. Yes, you can. It's down and up. Exhale. Exhale, you got it. Down and up. You have 8 more here. For 8. 7, yes, you can. For 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3, you're going to hold and squeeze. In 2, yes, you can. In 1, and hold and squeeze. For 8, 7, I see it's 6. 5, 4, 3, reverse warrior 2. And 1, reverse warrior. Now, listen up. Inhale, put your left hand down, cartwheel your hands down, side plank towards the right. Yes. Now we're going to do little hip dips here. So it's down and up, down and up. Exhale, exhale. 4 more here. For 4. For 3. For 2, we're going to add on. In 1, now let's add on. So you're threading the needle in, up, down, and up. In, up. Woo! Balance is a little off for me today. Down and up. Yes. So working every part of your core. It's down and up, in, up, down, and up. 4 more right here. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1 now, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Whoo, I'm sweating. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out. 1 more inhale in. 1 more exhale out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips low, sweep your arms overhead. You always know it's coming because I fixed my screen. Now, again, take your feet hips distance apart. We're doing those crunches 1 more time. So it's down and up, down and up. Yes. Exhale. Exhale, so strong. It's down and up, down and up. Exhale. Exhale. You have 8. 7. Last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3. Last 2. And 1, chair pose. Open arm twist to the right. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, open arm, twist the left. Inhale, chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Pulse it down right here. So it's pulse and pulse. Now look down at your knees. Make sure they're stacked over your ankles. For 8, 7, my head's cut off. 6, 5, all the way down in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Now all the way down. Now this time lay all the way down. Now take your left arm out. Inhale, lift your left leg up, your right arm up. Tap the outside of your left foot. Hold right here for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rise back up. So you're repeating that. It's down and up, lower and lift. Exhale as you lift. It's down. Exhale. Yes, to squeeze your left oblique in. You have 8, 7, 4, 6. Yes, you can. You have 5 more. Last 4. Last 3. I'm with you here. For 2. Yes, you can. And 1. Inhale, lengthen up. Then send your opposite leg up. Your opposite arm touches the outside of your right foot. Then lower down as you inhale. Exhale, lift up and down, up and down. Exhale as you lift up. It's exhale as you lift. Squeeze your right oblique. It's up and down. Exhale. 8 more here. For 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Then exhale, bring your knees, stack them over your hips. And then inhale as you rise up, try to touch your feet and then lower down. So it's up, down, lift, and lower. Just little crunches right here, working your upper abs. So it's 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, you'll pulse it up. In 1, now pulse it up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your feet down. We have little flutter kicks here. So option, take your thumbs again underneath your booty. Lift your heels up. Little flutter kicks up and up. So now working our low belly here. So anchor your head into your mat, your low back. There should be no space here. Yes, so squeeze your lower abs. Just working every part of our abs this morning. 8 more. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Bring your knees to your chest. In 1, bring your knees to your chest. Rock and roll up and down your spine. Then again, pop back up into chair pose. Woo! Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Now inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We have 1 more side, y'all. So I'm gonna face this side for y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to left, right elbow. So you'll cross it over again, fall in triangle. Woo. Now loosen up that right arm. Then chicken leg, your top arm. Chicken wing, your top arm. Then take your bottom leg. We'll squeeze our knee to our elbow. So it's in, out. Yes, you can. So it's right elbow to left knee. It's in and out. Exhale. You have 8 more here. For 8. Yes, you can. 7. Last 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1, plant your right hand down. Inhale, lift your left leg, huh? Exhale, step it through low lunge. I'm going to face the other direction again. Woo. Now inhale, plant your right hand down. Easy twist the left. Again, chicken wing that top arm. Shift your weight over to your right hand. We're bringing our right knee to our left elbow this time. So it's in and out. In and out. Exhale. Exhale. So burning that left glute as well as your core. It's in and out. You have 8 more here. For 8. 7. For 6. Deep breaths right here. 1 more inhale in. Exhale, rise up, open arm twist. Woo. Now again, bring your hands to heart center, hover your right knee. It's left, center, left, center. Exhale, exhale. Now use your obliques to twist your torso. So left, center, exhale, exhale. Yes, it's a better view for 8, 7, for 6. You have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Open arm twist. Now exalted warrior. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. This time, hover both of your arms. Frame your ear with your bicep. It's down and up. Oblique dips down and up. Now scoop your left hip underneath you. Your right hip back. Yes, I know it's difficult, but keep going right here. You did not come this far into this class to just come this far. So keep working that core. It's down and up. You have 8 more here. For 8, 7, last 6. Yes, you have 5 more here. For 4, for 3, you'll hold and squeeze. In 2, and 1, hold and squeeze. For 4, for 3, reverse warrior. In 2, and 1, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, right hand down this time. Left hand up, side plank. Woo. Hip dips right here. It's down and up, lower and lift. Now intentionally use that external oblique to pull you up. So it's down, squeeze up, like someone has a string pulling up your torso. Yes, you can. You have 4. 3, will add the little thread the needle here. So it's down, up, thread the needle in and out, down and up, thread and up. For 4. Yes, you can. Last 3. Woo. Last 2. Last 1. Down, up, in, and out. Come back to a high plank. Woo. Now down dog. Just give your shoulder blades a break. Last little bit of work right here. You're taking your towel or your blanket, whatever you have. Yes, and now you're bringing it outside of your mat. You can either put your hands on your mat, but don't just put your hands at the other end of your mat because you need to be able to slide. Then walk your hands out to a high plank. We're just tucking our knees in. So it's in and out, in and out. Exhale, exhale. It's like you're cleaning your floor. In and out, in and out. If you guys have dogs like me, this towel's probably all full of dog hair. You've got it. It's in and out. You have 8 more here. For 8, 7, yes, you can. For 6, you have 5 more. Yes, you can. Last 4. Last 3, child's pose on your blanket or towel in 2. And 1, now child's pose, so spread your knees wide. And then walk your hands out in front of you. Take 2 deep breaths right here. 2 more exercises on our towel, y'all. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Now again, walk your feet on your towel, walk your hands out in front of you. We're tucking our knee into each elbow now. So it's in to the left, then to the right. Yes, so working, again, those obliques. Your obliques are gonna be on fire today, but that's okay. It's in, and out. 8, 7, last 6. You have 5 more. For 4. For 3, child's pose into, and 1, now child's pose. 3 deep breaths right here, y'all. We have 1 more little bit right here. Whew. Then we're working back of our core, then stretching it out. 1 more inhaling. 1 more exhale out. Last little bit, I promised, of not being on our belly. Now take your feet to your towel. We're piking up here. So it's pike up and down. Yes, up and down. Exhale, exhale, yes. So squeeze your belly in. You're using your lower abdominal to press you up. Yes, it's almost like you're prepping for a handstand right here. It's up, down for 8, 7. Yes, you can. For 6. You have 5 more here. For 4. For 3. Back to your mat in 2. And 1, all the way back to your mat. Child's pose on your mat. Yes. Woo. 2 deep breaths. 1 more inhaling. 1 more exhale out. Now shift forward and come all the way down to your belly. We're just going to work the back of our core and then we're all done. So stretch your arms out in front of you. We have Supermans here. So it's inhale as you rise up. Exhale, lower down, but gaze straight at your mat. Down, lift, and lower. It's just working the back of our core. Exhale as you lift. It's up and down. Now squeeze. Now make sure you're not looking up. Do not strain the back of your neck. So gaze at the top of your mat. And then squeeze the back of your core for 8, 7, for 6. Yes, you can. You have 5 more. Last 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Lay on your belly. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. I'm going on the second to last song as a little cool down if you're following along with my playlist here. So on the second to last song, we're going to cool down. So now, inhale as you untuck your back toes and then rise up, seal pose. Lengthening out that core. Whew. Now drop your right shoulder down, gaze over your left. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, drop your left shoulder down, gaze over your right. Inhale, rise back up. Take 3 more deep breaths in. So inhale as you gaze down at your mat. Exhale that breath out as you look up and out. 2 more breaths. 1 more inhaling. Exhale, lower all the way down. Now turn onto your back. Now option do half pigeon or supine figure 4. So cross your ankle over your thigh. And then interlace your hands underneath your left thigh. But use your right elbow to nudge your right knee forward. Flex and activate your feet. Now take a deep inhale in. Exhale as you start to press your legs closer towards your chest. Feel that lengthening all out your hip flexors. Right here usually is the toughest part, at least for me in class, because it forces you to slow down. So usually you need to reset, especially when things start to change around you. Take a deep inhale in. Then exhale as you tee out your arms. And start to do a supine twist. So gaze over at your right hand, send your knees over towards your left. Now focus on anchoring your shoulders into your mat. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out. Now roll back onto your back and switch out your legs. So cross your opposite ankle over your opposite thigh. Thread your hands underneath your right thigh. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale as you pull your thigh closer towards your chest. Use your left elbow again to nudge your left knee towards the front of the room. And point and activate your feet. Really allow yourself to get into those nitty-gritty hip flexors. We keep a lot of tension, a lot of baggage in them. So allow this time to reset them, to release everything we don't need. I've noticed recently I've been holding on to a lot of people's baggage, a lot of people's problems, and taking them on as my own. And so I've been focusing on resetting, acknowledging that I'm doing that and releasing it, doing my best to help, but to release that expectation that I need to save everyone. Take 1 more deep inhaling. Exhale as you tee out your arms, and then start to send your legs over towards the right side. Gaze over your left. Should feel good, that supine twist. One more inhale in. One more exhale out. Now roll back onto your back and bring your knees into your chest. And then exhale, happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Rock side to side. Now you did a lot of core today, so send all your air towards your low back. So anchor your low back so much that your tailbone comes off your mat. Maybe extend one leg out and the other. Lengthen out your quads, your hamstrings. And then when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Appreciate yourself for showing up. No matter what the circumstances, no matter if you can't physically be in the studio, resetting those expectations, that normal, and allowing yourself to create your own normal. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, Shavasana. Lay flat on your mat. Start to let everything go. Taking care of yourself isn't just about holidays. It's not about massages and all that good stuff. But it's about working on your habits. It's about working on your mindset and healing your past. It's removing toxic thoughts. It's about removing people, places, things that you store within yourself that just are no longer serving you. It's living intentionally, purposely, consciously. So we may not be able to control the situation around us, everything going on. But what you can control is where you're directing your attention, where your energy is flowing. So I challenge you. Yeah, you right there. I challenge you when you feel frustrated, when you feel like things are out of control, to come back to your breath, to come back to your mat, and focus on those things you do have control over: your thoughts, your actions, your words, and how you fill your time up. Start to bring movement back into your body, starting with your breath. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, and stretch your arms overhead for a full body stretch. Your second wake up of the day, feeling a little bit different than your first. Then roll over to your right side in fetal pose. Bring your knees into your chest. Use your arm as a little pillow. Pause right here. We end our practice each class in Shavasana, in corpse pose, the death of our practice. And then roll into fetal pose to represent rebirth, new beginnings. Chance to reset our normal, to reset your daily routines, what you fill your days with. so easy to fall into that trap of wishing you were somewhere else rather than embracing where you are, doing things maybe you weren't able to do before to fill your day, to fill that empty space without losing connection to those people that light your soul on fire, even if it's through technology. Now come up to an easy seat at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center. Roll your shoulders down your back. Keep your eyes closed. We'll end our practice today with one cleansing breath. So take one big deep inhale in through your nose. And then open mouth as you release that breath out. Now bring your hands to your third eye center and pause right here. The light, the love, the teacher in me sees, honors, and absolutely adores the light, the love, the teacher in each and every one of you. We bow together and say namaste, namaste. Thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the workout, enjoyed the practice, and I will be back every Tuesday until this whole thing ends. So something to look forward to. My 6:15 a.m. crew. And if you haven't met me, I am Jessica. I usually teach in Dunwoody, but happy to be with all you guys. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to write in the comment section, or feel free to message me on Instagram or something like that. If you couldn't find the music or anything like that, feel free to reach out. Love y'all. Have a great Tuesday and a great rest of your week. I'll see you next Tuesday.